There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Strus missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Lopez. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 6 points.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside.
Tell her, man,
much harder.
First baby mamas never get it, bro. First baby mamas never get it, bro.
Here's Mitchell. It's out to Garland. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
He hits the second from the line. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I'll tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And he can't get the first one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Prince. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Screen by Allen. To the middle. And Allen slams it in.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice shot by Mobley.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Rollins. Now Giannis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Antetokounmpo. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Back to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got his 2nd bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And the shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Lopez outside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Giannis. Clock at 6. Mitchell wide open. The baseline J off the mark. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 16. No look there. Missed number 4 in 12 tries. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Prince. And it's Mitchell missing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out to Kuzma. Wide open look. Allen with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved. And players acknowledge that and respect that.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!" The Cavaliers trailing. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Hunter. Lopez with the steal. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Now here's Giannis. He's got 18. And it's Strus with the rebound. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now, Antetokounmpo. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Jarrett Allen. Donovan Mitchell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Mitchell drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Giannis. No can do. Misses for the 6th time in 15 shots from the floor. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Rollins. Lopez from long range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen. To the paint. Back to Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 17 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. We've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dave and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. That free throw missing. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. Bucks trail by 8. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Cleveland leading by 9.
All right, what up, Trey?
Mobley looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. Over Prince. And he gets that one to go off the front eye. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Giannis outside. Floats one. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trailed by 11. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Antetokounmpo through contact.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Change here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Stolen by Prince. He takes it in. Rollins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here is Mitchell. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Prince wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
and bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Now, here's Mitchell. 30 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Pass to Prince. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
They grabbed their own miss. A kick out to Mobley. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. The 9-foot shot. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Lopez. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Used all 7 feet and about 1/3 of a ton to get that one up and down.
That's good from Lopez. Here's Garland. Mitchell with it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis drives in.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks trail by 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mitchell driving in. Count it. 34 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Oh, that's blocked. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
That one is off.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
So he can't get either to fall.
And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. Guys.
Thanks, David. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Preach, nigga, preach.
And he's good on the second. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell outside. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 7. On the wing, Giannis. To the inside, Lopez. Off target at the rim. The kick out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And again, the Bucks miss. Cleveland leading by 7. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Prince. Who's in the corner. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the
Make your
defense
ass
and took advantage of it.
Now here's Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Excellent D there from Allen. .112 left in the 4th quarter. It's Strus on the wing. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Giannis has got 35.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis even a second. What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now here's Giannis. And they recover it. Pass to Rollins. From past the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
A drive by Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Mitchell left side. Baseline J on the way. Rollins grabs the board. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yo.
Yo, my friends are giving out an account, and I'm just selecting a random person because well, I don't know who to give it to.
On that E9 and 22 call, I do a down. She using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood.